amid the breathtaking, the serene and picturesque town of Alleghe, nestled amid the breathtaking mountains of northeastern
Yeah,
Italy,
that looks good.
a harrowing tale of murder and deception unraveled. It was the cold, desolate night of
But look at this, look at this. There is forest, endless forest, like it's endless forest. Like somewhere there. Like just imagine, somewhere there might be a small cabin. Like somebody all killing people, like
and
nobody will
deception
know.
unraveled. It was the cold, desolate night of November 18th, 1946, that would etch a gruesome chapter into the town's history. Welcome to a chilling true crime episode on The King in Giallo. Join us in this special true crime episode as we delve into the chilling events that plagued Alleghe, revealing secrets concealed in
What is this
darkness
picture?
and whispered in silence.
It's from
Our story
1930.
takes us to the serene Italian town of Alleghe.
I'm not going in
nestled
town
at
anywhere.
the base of Monte Civetta in the Italian Dolomites. The time was 2 a.m. when darkness cloaked the streets of Alleghe. A broken streetlight cast eerie shadows as Luigi and Luigia del Monego, a married couple, made their way home after closing their business. But this ordinary night would soon turn sinister as gunfire shattered the silence, claiming the lives of the unsuspecting couple. Authorities swiftly labeled the murders as a botched robbery, obscuring the deeper, more disturbing truth. These tragic deaths were but a single layer of a much more profound mystery, a mystery that stretches back to a fateful day in 1933. In the quaint village of Alleghe, nestled amidst the stunning Dolomites, life moved at its own pace, unperturbed by the chaos of the outside world. It was a place where tradition...
So why they make a game about aliens? Like aliens, so as far as I know, gunshots like on our planet is normal scene.
sway, and the public authorities' decisions were rarely challenged. Such was the case in 1933 when the village was shaken by a tragedy that would set the stage for further mysteries. It's the year 1933, and winter's icy grip has yet to release its hold on this serene landscape. In the Hotel Centrale, a young and enchanting maid named Emma is going about her duties on a fateful morning in May. As Emma tends to her tasks, her heart is aflutter with the promise of spring. The air is still crisp, but the first rays of sunlight gently caress her pale skin. You can almost feel her happiness, that ineffable joy that comes from being young, in love, and having just met her fiancé.
Who tells
her
the
thoughts
story?
are filled with the tender memory of their recent kiss, a promise of sweet moments together. Picture that moment in your mind, that overwhelming feeling of having the world at your feet and the certainty of a boundless love awaiting you. We've
Maybe
all
I had this
experienced it
feeling,
at some point in our
but
lives.
not as love.
The sensation that anything is possible when you're cherished and eagerly anticipating the next time you can be with your beloved. But in a mere half hour, the world would shatter for Emma. Room number 6 at the Hotel Centrale, where moments ago she sang softly while making up the rooms, would become the setting of a tragedy. Her long brown hair, once radiant, now clings to her skin, sticky with desperation. Her smooth, pale neck bears the harrowing marks of iodine and blood. Yes, iodine. In a moment of profound despair, Emma, overwhelmed by the weight of her life, took a drastic step. She consumed iodine, subjecting herself to agonizing pain, only to end her suffering by cutting her...
What is iodine? I don't even know how to Google this. What is iodine? How is it?
Her throat, subjecting herself weight of her life, took a drastic step. She consumed iodine.
Wait, I'm gonna Google it on maybe I don't know what will pop up when I Google iodine, bro. I don't know what it is. Maybe some pictures will pop up immediately, like. Oh, iodine. Yeah, even if some picture pop up, it's nothing. Okay, iodine, okay, like a lot of iodine, yeah, obviously it's not good. But okay, and what?
subjecting herself to agonizing pain, only to end her suffering by cutting her throat with a razor. As her lifeless body lay on the floor of room number 6,
Rest in peace.
a razor lay neatly on the night table nearby, a silent witness to the unfathomable tragedy. No one spoke of the iodine bottle, eerily resealed and returned to its inconspicuous place on the
Oh,
shelf.
iodine, like,
The
okay.
blood-stained razor, a gruesome instrument of self-destruction, was left neatly on the night table. Why? It was as if someone wanted
don't
these
know.
ominous clues to be discovered, to leave an indelible mark on this enigmatic story. Emma
Bro.
had been in the midst of writing an unfinished letter to her boyfriend, and the words she never penned could have unveiled a significant secret.
Who is telling the
But that
stories?
letter,
How they
too,
know that she was the
left
happiest person?
untouched. A silent witness to the mysteries hidden behind the doors of room number 6 at the Hotel Centrale. Yet inexplicably, there was no investigation into this tragic demise. The case was swiftly, perhaps too conveniently, dismissed as a suicide. Emma's family and her heartbroken fiancé refused to accept this narrative. They sensed that something sinister lurked beneath the surface, but in the small, tight-knit community of Alleghe, dissenting from the official story was not only discouraged, but nearly heretical.
So the family thinks that somebody like give her iodine, like make her drink it and then cut her throat?
The echoes of Emma's final moments
I
reverberate
don't know.
through time, leaving us with
I've never been
questions
there.
and a profound sense of sorrow. A few months passed, and Alleghe's serene facade masked yet another tragedy. On December 4th, 1933, the icy waters of Lake Alleghe cradled the lifeless body of Carolina Financer,
Oh.
a young woman who had recently
Sad.
embarked on a new chapter in her life. She had married Aldo da Tos, the scion of the town's most affluent and influential family. The couple, as was customary at the time, embarked on their honeymoon to Venice, a city
So, being happy in this town is a bad idea.
steeped in romance just 100 kilometers to the south. However, something unexpected occurred in the enchanting Venetian lagoon. Carolina, newlywed and far from Alleghe, made a startling call to her mother. She declared that her honeymoon was over and she intended to return to the village that very next day, leaving behind her new husband and the life that awaited her in Alleghe. But when the following day arrived, Carolina's lifeless body was discovered, floating in the frigid waters of the lake. Once again, the authorities were swift to reach a conclusion: suicide. They contended that Carolina, suffering from depression and prone to sleepwalking, had tragically drowned in the Alleghe Lake.
Oh, my father calling me. It scared me. Bro, I'm just tired of this. Oh my goodness. Ah, bro, what can I do about that? Bro, it's so disgusting, bro. I hate it, bro. The war is the most disgusting thing what might be happening. Like, my father is again worried about because of this stupid military, like launching rockets again in our country. I hate them. Like, I despise them, bro. Yeah. Maybe it will be not a mystery how I would die.
Yet, even to the untrained eye, her demise carried an eerie air of suspicion. Mysterious, livid marks on her neck were dismissed as early signs of decomposition, despite the cold, almost frozen water making such a claim dubious. With that, the case was sealed, leaving the people of Alleghe in a state of uneasy mourning. And so,
Uneasy
once
mourning,
again,
huh?
Alleghe's authorities silenced any dissenting voices and sealed the case. The secrets lurking within the tranquil village were like ghosts hidden in the shadows. This dual tragedy, two souls
Bro, it
lost in
says it.
mysterious circles.
Bro, it says that government, I understand that they tourists or something like city, but people's like it's hello, isn't people like dying, taking their life? Isn't it like so bad? So you need to take care of it more than of stupid. Than stupid like tourism. Like, I understand it's their money, but how you can just like whatever.
Circumstances would continue
just-
to haunt the collective memory of Alleghe, a stark reminder of the darkness that can thrive
Not a good
even
move.
in the most idyllic of settings. Years passed, and Italy went through tumultuous times with the horrors of World War II and the fall of Mussolini. The specter of
Oh
fascism
yes.
receded,
So
but
it's free,
poverty
okay.
and hunger gripped the nation. Meanwhile, Alleghe maintained its stoic gaze upon the leaden surface of its lake. Then, on a misty and foreboding night, November 18th, 1946,
946,
another
okay, after
tragedy
World War
struck.
II.
The time, 2 a.m., and the night air is piercingly cold, chilling the
2
very
a.m.
bones
again,
of
huh?
this small mountain town. Luigi and Luigia del Monego, a married couple, make their way home after closing their business,
Oh,
their
okay.
footsteps echoing through the silent, dimly
They're
lit
talking about the
streets.
same story.
But before they can reach the sanctuary of their home, a sudden eruption of violence shatters the tranquility. Gunshots pierce the night, and in a cruel twist of fate, Luigi and Luigia are shot to death. Their tragic end is quickly deemed a robbery gone wrong, a gruesome but seemingly simple explanation. The town of Alleghe was gripped by a pervasive silence, an eerie hush that concealed the truth behind these disturbing deaths. Yet, silence cannot forever mask the darkness that lingers.
Oh my god, why is they
Enter
looking at me?
Sergio Saviani, a young local journalist with an unyielding determination to expose the hidden horrors. In 1953, Saviani's investigative work shed light on these enigmatic deaths, urging readers to seek justice for the victims who had been denied it. His article, while not naming names, sent shockwaves through Alleghe, ultimately leading to a defamation lawsuit filed by the Datos family. The trial
Bro, but when it was gunshots, you can't deny it. Like, you just can't deny it. Like, you can't deny that somebody got killed and there's bullets in them.
that followed was a battleground of fear and secrets. Witnesses, once silent, now found themselves testifying under the spotlight of justice. Their testimonies were marked by fear and intimidation, casting shadows on the truth. Sergio Saviani, who dared to unveil Alleghe's darkest secrets, faced the consequences of his bravery. But from the ashes of despair, a glimmer of hope emerged. Ezio Cesca, a young brigadier from the neighboring town of Auronzo, was captivated by Saviani's article. He embarked on an undercover operation alongside his colleague, Domenico Uda, to unearth the town's concealed horrors.
That's a good
Cesca
idea.
posed as a laborer searching for work, skillfully earning the trust of the town's people. A crucial breakthrough came when an elderly local woman, hesitant to share her knowledge with outsiders, confided in Cesca. The elderly woman, who had remained silent for years, revealed a chilling truth about the night of November 18th, 1946. She had witnessed 3 figures fleeing a murder scene, and one of them was recognized as Giuseppe Gasperin, a resident.
So this, you wanna tell me that this woman keeps silent, that she saw 3 people? And she even recognized one. I understand she might be scared for her life, but isn't it less scary when you told this to police and they're investigating them?
President known for his involvement in shady affairs. With the secret unveiled, Cesca moved to befriend Gasperin, ultimately coaxing a confession. In 1958, the police moved to arrest those responsible for the horrors that plagued Alleghe. But the unraveling of this mystery would expose a sinister...
But are they really somehow connected with 2 first women who died? Like, yeah. With 2 people, like, how they even connect with them?
motive buried deep within the shadows. Fiore Datos, a poor and ambitious man, married Elvira Riva, the wealthiest woman in the town, though older than
Poor and ambitious man married the richest woman in the town.
ambitious man married Elvira Riva, the wealthiest woman in the town, though older than him and harboring a haunting secret. Elvira had a newborn illegitimate child named Umberto Giovanni, whom Fiore had no desire to raise. He convinced Elvira to leave the child with an acquaintance in Venice and paid her to raise him. It was this secret that would set in motion a series of murders as Umberto returned to Alleghe, potentially to
It remains unknown as to whether a murder was... Oh,
claim his share of the family's inheritance.
Okay.
Adelina, driven by the need to preserve the family's facade, was the one who killed Emma de Ventura, staging her death as a suicide. But investigators believe that Emma might have inadvertently stumbled upon the truth about Umberto Giovanni's murder. The family, considering their son Aldo a weakling, arranged his marriage to Carolina Finazzer in an attempt to restore his stability. The plan worked almost too well. Aldo, comfortable with his wife, disclosed the truth about Emma's murder to Carolina, sealing her fate. In the cold silence of night, Pietro de Biasio, aided by Aldo and Adelina, strangled Carolina. Her lifeless body was concealed in the frozen lake, and it was here that Luigi and Luigia del Monego stumbled upon the horrifying scene. For 13 long years, they remained silent, but perhaps their conscience had finally pushed them to speak. In a grim turn of events, they were ambushed by Aldo Pietro and Giuseppe Gasperin. In 1960, the court were ambushed by Aldo
This man on the right looks pure like evil in this context on the right picture, bro.
and Giuseppe Gasperin. In 1960, the court sentenced Aldo, Adelina, and Pietro to life imprisonment for the murders of Caterina Finazzer and Mr. and Mrs. Del Monego.
Oh.
Unfortunately, Emma de Ventura's case was time-barred. Giuseppe Gasperin, their accomplice, received a 30-year prison sentence. Aldo and Pietro met their end behind prison walls, while Adelina received
Deserved,
a
I
pardon
guess.
from the President of the Republic in 19...
Like if they have no evidence and it was really them, yeah, deserved. Like, but they did not know the first woman. But maybe first woman really like
one at the age
nobody
of
killed her.
73.
Like
The secrets hidden within Alleghe's close
it is rumored that Emma, while working at the hotel, stumbled upon the remains of Umberto. Oh, yeah, maybe she got in some
knit community serve as a stark reminder
travels.
that darkness can lurk in the most idyllic settings. Giovanni Comiso, an Italian writer, drew inspiration from these dark events in Alleghe. He channeled his fascination with the mysteries surrounding the Datos family and the deaths of Emma and Carolina into his book La Donna del Lago, The Woman by the Lake, haunting to the sea foundation.
Can you get it from my screen?
Characterized
Oh no! We don't need this on my screen. I don't understand if I can even get what was that.
And the ensuing creative works have left an endurance and carry us through history. The tale of Alleghe and its submerged secrets continues to haunt the depths of our imagination. The year 1771 witnessed the old church of Alleghe swept away by a colossal wave, its tower bell crashing into the abyss of the lake, disappearing into the depths. But the legend endures, a spectral whisper in the clear waters. On certain days, when the lake reveals its secrets, perhaps you can glimpse or dare to imagine the faint outline of its secrets. Perhaps you can glimpse or dare to imagine.
How is he even saying
crashing into the abyss of the lake, disappearing into the depths?
What year it was? 17. Do they have at this time technology to find something on the bottom of the lake? Because
a spectral
and how is it somehow connected? Like Belfort in the river. And like what? Okay.
Whisper in the clear
Isn't it like physics or something?
Waters, or dare to imagine the faint outline of that submerged tower tip. It lingers like a ghostly reminder of a time long past where mysteries hid beneath the surface, and in the hush of the...
In the village, when you went to the taverns, to the bars, you could hear talk, but no one wanted to talk about it. Slowly we began to understand that there was something shady. This chatter always started from a mysterious bell tower that ran under the lake. From the chatter of the bell tower, there were also allusions about the mysterious death. It seemed like a ghost story, but it was clearly that there was something underneath.
Quiet,
of course.
Eerie moments, the legend speaks of the old bells, forever entombed but never silenced. It's said they still chime in the watery realm, tolling in the depths to announce the presence of death and the memory of long-forgotten murders. So as we navigate the currents of history, let us remember Alleghe's submerged secrets, a chilling reminder that the echoes of the past can never truly be silenced. The waters may hold the answers, but whether we dare to seek them is a question that remains unanswered. Ladies and gentlemen, true crime enthusiasts, and fans of the inspired by the unsettling true events that shaped this town's history, I want to express my gratitude to all of you who joined me on this chilling exploration today. If you're a returning viewer, thank you for your continued support. And to my new viewers, welcome to the King in Giallo. If you've enjoyed this video, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. So
I'm
hit
gonna
that
put a
subscribe
like, but
button,
I'm not
ring
gonna
the
subscribe
notification
because
bell,
I'm not
and
watching
join
the
us
stuff
on the
because
next journey into the shadows.
I'm usually not watching the stuff.
Thank you for being a part of the King in Giallo community. Upcoming content for the King in
Okay,
Giallo
yeah.
will be...
Thank you for this video, like this channel, you can see it if you are interested in this. Bro, so basically there is a mystery behind this, like, this is some intrigues in the city, it's a small city, so everybody knows, like, each other usually in this kind of towers, plus there is no, like, internet at this point, so everybody's walking around doing some stuff, working and other stuff, and it's 9:30, so that was some mystery in this hotel, and maybe she saw something, this woman, I don't know, maybe she saw something the first, but this story with iodine looks kind of interesting. I don't understand if it's true or not, and she got her, like, I don't know, and they found that second, and of course two others were killed, like some intrigue, somebody like found out about something, and they decided to silence them. Maybe they saw something, maybe saw some truth about some wealthy important person. If they uncovered it, would be bad. Like this man who had a son, like. There is like this son of wealthy woman who was sent somewhere because of her love. Like it's crazy that woman decided to her son away from like mother, sends the son away from her because of a new like her husband. It's crazy, bro. And the story about ambitious young man, bro, ambitious young man marrying the wealthiest woman in the town. Bro, I don't know. Like his ambitions are straight up understandable.